Hi guys, if you want to become a data analyst in 2025, so this video is for you only. Okay, so today we are going to start with data analysis basics, what is mean by data analysis and how to use that, and what we are going to do in data analysis. Okay, so here first we are going to see introduction and basics, and after that installation part we will cover that in later part because for that we have some different video. So the topics which we are going to cover today is basics about data analytics, and second, why do we use Anaconda or Jupyter Notebook? What is mean by data analytics? So if you are learning about data analytics, so generally we have two parts in this. First we have descriptive analysis, and second we have predictive analysis. Descriptive analysis means here we analyze past data to understand what happened in the past, and predictive analysis means here we analyze past data to understand what can happen in future. So suppose if you want to predict the future, then we have predictive analysis for that. Descriptive में we are going to use modules SQL, Excel, Tableau, Power BI and Python. So these are the main five modules which we are going to perform, uh, which we are going to use for descriptive analysis. Predictive analysis में here we are going to use machine learning. Again we have some maths topic which is statistic, probability, calculus, and again deep learning. So this will be our later part. We are not going to cover in this section, in this session. So here first, how to use data analysis and where to use data analysis. Okay, so first here we have given example of Amazon. So here we have data warehouse example. What is mean by data warehouse? So data warehouse is the place where all the data related to your Amazon website, like if your transaction, order cancellation, reviews, advertisements, sellers, logistic, if you want to store the data related to all of these sections, so you have to use this data warehouse. Simple, you can consider कि data warehouse आपकी वो जगह है जहाँ पे आप पूरा का पूरा data related to your website, Amazon website से पूरा data वहाँ पे store होगा. Okay, all this raw data is collected and processed using this ETL. Now what is mean by this ETL? Extract, transform and load. It's extracted means data is collected from different system, that will be your extract. Like हमारे पास बहुत सारे systems available होते हैं, आप different system से क्या करोगे, data को extract करोगे. Second we have transform. Data is cleaned, structured and standardized in transform mode. तो जब भी आप, if you are using transform in your Power BI, in your Tableau, in your Excel, so that means now you have to clean your data, structure your data and standardize your data. Third we have load. Load means data is stored in data warehouse. वापस से data clean करके load किया जाता है in data warehouse. After that you can analyze कि आपका कहाँ पे you are lacking in your business, like profit decrease हो रहा है, कौन से category या फिर कौन से product से profit decrease हो रहा है, ठीक है. So you will remove that product. So for that you have to perform ETL on each data. Whichever website we have, currently we have Flipkart, Meesho, so सभी की website के लिए we have different data warehouse for that. और आप उस data warehouse में क्या करोगे, आपके जितने भी website से related different वहाँ पे categories है, transaction है, orders हैं, उसका data आप वहाँ पे store करोगे. Okay. Next example here we have given about why did my sales decrease. Okay, so why did my sales decrease? Here we can see this image. यहाँ पे we have given June 2020 turnover of the company, and again July 2020 turnover of the company. In June 2020 we have 5,000 crore of turnover, and in July 2020 we have 3,009 crore turnover of the company. And here we have given category wise sales in June 2020 and after that July 2020. So category wise clothing, electronic, baby product, kitchen wares and groceries, these are okay. Okay, so as a data analyst, instead of just saying sales drop, so here we can see sales is dropping. So instead of just saying sales drop, we will drill down into category wise. Okay, here we have given this category wise data. Now we have to see in which category. Electronic category here we have. Electronic category में here we have to see कि for which product it is causing a loss. So here you can see mobile, laptop, headphone, screen guard, and watches. um, these cells are remaining same, okay, but in this you can see laptop. Because of laptop, your product profit is decreasing, or your product is causing a loss in your electronics, you can see. Okay, so here what you can see, the it demonstrate that as a data analyst you can demonstrate, you can compare the historical data, breaks data into categories. So here we have break the data into a categories, different different categories से हमारे electronic, we have clothes, we have groceries, right? Again, identifies the root cause of business problem. Using this you can identify what is causing, which product is causing a problem actually, and it will help management focus on the right area. So using this you can focus on right area, like which product you have to focus on, or which product you have to remove for your business growth, right? So this will be your analysis. Again, here we have given third example, so you will understand this properly. So McDonald's example here I have given. So here you can see customers place order at different outlets, like customer is placing order from Deccan, again customer is placing order from On, right? So each outlet, this outlet will record date, item, quantity, price, right? So at as a data analyst, what you can analyze, daily and item wise sales, right? After that, best selling product, outlet performance, inventory requirement, right? Example inside. Now what you can see here, if we are going to this summarization part, so here we have taken number of orders 22, total amount kitna receive hua hai, 4470. Date wise amount if we see, so 12 June ko we have total 830 amount has received, 13 June ko 3640 amount is received. How many aloo tikki sold? So total 20 aloo tikki sold, so means two categories is only different, but 20 items or 20 orders for all aloo tikkis are there. Okay, so if aloo tikki sells more, McDonald's order more frozen aloo tikki from the vendors, right? पुअर सेलिंग आइटम्स कैन बी रिमूव्ड और प्रमोटेड. जो भी हमारे पुअर सेलिंग आइटम्स है, लाइक सपोज हमारे पास कुछ ऐसे आइटम्स है जो कि बिल्कुल भी उनकी सेलिंग नहीं हो रही, व्हाट यू कैन डू, आप उसकी दोबारा ऑर्डर, उसके लिए आप ऑर्डर करोगे क्या? नहीं, we will remove that product because that is not in demand. So here also we have given date wise or quantity, date and quantity wise forecasting sheet. So यहाँ पे the blue line represent actual quantity, जो कि आपका 1 जनवरी से लेकर here we have 22 जनवरी तक का हमारे यहाँ पे डेटा है, ठीक है? एंड दिस इज योर प्रेडिक्शन, फ्यूचर प्रेडिक्शन है ये हमारा, कि इन फ्यूचर विच आइटम्स हैज मोर डिमांड, राइट? सो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, हियर वी हैव गिवन सम लाइंस. सो ये प्रेडिक्शन topic we will see that in later part because we are going to cover that in Tableau and Power BI. Okay. Okay, so here we have given different roles in organizations. So which roles? First we have developer role. Developer का काम क्या होता है? एक बार उन्होंने applications create कर दिए, that's it for them. ठीक है? After that testing will be started. Proper आपका application run हो रहा है या नहीं, या फिर proper working होती है या नहीं, इसके लिए we will need some tester. Goal is to test the application whether working properly or not. Third we have team leader. टीम लीड क्या करेगा? हैज ओवरसाइट ऑन एंटायर प्रोजेक्ट, contributes in resolving critical issues, that if that project or that application is ready for the hosting or not. ठीक है, फाइनल हमारा क्या रहता है? होस्टिंग इन योर ऑफ योर वेबसाइट्स. Last, business analyst or data analyst working will be started after creating a application. अब वहाँ पे users के registration होंगे, then users will order the items, ठीक है? उसके बाद वहाँ पे जो कॉम्प्लेक्स डेटा होते हैं, नाउ डेटा एनालिस्ट और बिजनेस एनालिस्ट दे हैव टू वर्क ऑन दैट. ओके, गोल ऑफ अ डेटा साइंटिस्ट और डेटा एनालिस्ट. डेटा एनालिस्ट और डेटा साइंस का गोल क्या है यहाँ पे? गोल इज टू कन्वर्ट डम्ब एप्लीकेशन टू अ स्मार्ट एप्लीकेशन. Okay, so we have complicated data and we have to convert that into an smart application data, and that is the work of business intelligence unit. You can say as a data analyst you are also a business intelligence, you are using a business intelligence actually. Okay, so here I'm not using this. I'm not going to install this Anaconda. For that we have some different video, or I will provide the drive link for stepwise installation. Okay, now why to use Anaconda? We have some different platform, like we have PyCharm, we have VS Code, um, we have ideally, right? But why we are using this Anaconda? So Anaconda में जो हमारी libraries होती हैं, जो हमारे tools होते हैं, they are already present. If you are using VS Code, if you are using PyCharm, so आपको terminal से you have to install all the libraries. But यहाँ पे वो libraries क्या होती हैं? That is already present here. So you don't have to go some other platforms to download all the libraries. So that's why we can use Anaconda here. Anaconda navigator and prompt, here we have given Anaconda first. This is a navigator and Anaconda, then prompt we have actually ये हमारे Anaconda navigator में बहुत सारे platform रहते हैं, ठीक है? You can use one of them. In Anaconda navigator we are using one of the platform which is Jupyter notebook, where we are going to work with Python. ठीक है, हम क्या करने वाले हैं? जुपिटर नोटबुक से हम वर्क करने वाले हैं. Opening a Jupyter notebook, so I am directly opening this Jupyter notebook. Then there I will explain what is mean by that notebook, how to use that, what is the work of each symbol there. Okay, so let's go to a Jupyter notebook. Here you can directly open your Jupyter notebook from here, and again other options we have. You can open your Anaconda navigator, and from there you can open Jupyter notebook. So here we have two methods for opening the Jupyter notebook. Okay, so here this will be the window of your Jupyter notebook. Here in top right corner, here we have new button option. From here you can create a new folder, or you can create a new notebook file. New notebook means where you are going to perform your Python programming. Okay, so first here I am going to create a new folder. New folder, यहाँ पे देखो last में, here we have option for new folder. Suppose here I am writing Python or DA course. Okay, just enter. Again you can double click on this. Here we have again option of this new Python 3 IPY kernel. Now what is mean by this IPY kernel? So IPY kernel, it is integrated Python kernel. Kernel means environment. What is mean by that environment? Where you can execute your Python, where your code will be understand by your notebook. So that will be your kernel, means that is the environment जहाँ पे आपके Python को code को execute और understand किया जा सकता है. Okay, so here you can click on this Python 3 IPY kernel. Then this will open a new notebook. Okay, let me explain the working of each symbol. So here first, if you want to give your file name, your Jupyter file name, so here we have untitled option. Untitled, यहाँ पे भी देख सकते हैं, you have file name untitled. So you can click on this. So here you can give as a session 1 of Python. So यहाँ पे rename this. Rename, जैसे ही आप यहाँ पे rename करते हैं, so here you can see on your title bar there is session 1, and here file name is also changed with this session 1. Okay, again here we have this plus sign insert a new cell. So if you are clicking on this plus sign, so it will insert a new cell, and this is called as cell where you are going to write your Python program. This is used for cutting the cell, then copy, then paste, and this symbol is used for executing your Python program. This is interrupt the kernel. Suppose you are running any program, okay, now you want to stop in between of you want to stop that in between of the programming, ठीक है. अब जैसे वो आपका रन हो रहा है, आपको बीच में ही स्टॉप करना है, उसे पूरा रन नहीं करना है, पूरा एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करना है, देन यू कैन यूज दिस इंटरप्ट द कर्नल. दिस इज यूज फॉर रीस्टार्ट द कर्नल. पूरा का पूरा आपने प्रोग्राम यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, आपको पूरा रीस्टार्ट करना है, ठीक है, लाइक योर रिफ्रेश. नेक्स्ट वी हैव हियर रीस्टार्ट द कर्नल एंड रन ऑल द सेल. ये कर्नल को रीस्टार्ट करता है बट ये रन नहीं करेगा. सो इफ यू वांट टू एग्जीक्यूट ऑल द सेल्स, देन वी हैव दिस ऑप्शंस, ठीक है. आफ्टर दैट हियर वी हैव थ्री टाइप्स: कोड, मार्कडाउन, देन रॉ. Okay, so we are going to use this one by one, but first here we have to start with simple programming, like Python is very easy programming language. Like this is a scripting language. Scripting language मतलब आप एक लाइन का कोड लिखो वो एग्जीक्यूट हो जाएगा. अदर लैंग्वेज वी हैव C++ एंड जावा. वहाँ पे अगर आपको एक हेलो वर्ल्ड प्रोग्राम प्रिंट करना है, सो यू हैव टू राइट 4 to 5 लाइन्स. ठीक है. इफ यू आर टेकिंग एग्जांपल ऑफ सी लैंग्वेज, वहाँ पे फर्स्ट यू हैव टू लोड दी हेडर फाइल्स. ठीक है. आफ्टर दैट मेन फंक्शन, देन करली ब्रैकेट, देन सेमी कॉलन इज कंपलसरी इन ईच लाइन. सो यू डोंट हैव टू फॉलो ऑल दीज रूल हियर. ठीक है. ये इतना सिंपल है. इफ यू वांट टू प्रिंट एनीथिंग, सो यहाँ पे प्रिंट parenthesis and double quotes में here you have to write your hello world, and that will be printed. So here you can see data is printed here. Okay, so first here we are going to start with actually headings. Now suppose if you want to give headings inside your Python, headings कैसे देंगे inside your Jupyter notebook, how to provide a heading. अब यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हमें start करना है comment से. Actually we have two types of comments here. ठीक है. First we have here single line comments. ठीक है. Now what is mean by comments? So let me write here. Comments are used for understanding purpose only. Comments are used for understanding purpose only. That is not executed by your Python. Okay, that is not executed by your Python kernel. Understanding purpose. Okay, so first here we have single line comments. Okay, single line comments. Okay, single line comments represented by hash. Okay, what you can write here is represented by hash, this symbol. Okay, second, next we have here multi-line comment. So here you can give multi-line comments. Multi-line comments किससे represent होगा यहाँ पे? Represented by this triple quotes you can say, or single triple quotes. This two methods we have for multi-line comments. ठीक है. Okay. Okay, that's it. यहाँ पे control है, we have shortcut key for giving comments. Control A से you can select control forward slash, here we are giving this comments. Okay, अब यहाँ पे single line comments, here you can see that is represented by hash. But if you are giving here multi line comments, suppose we have multiple lines. ठीक है. Here we have multiple lines. Hello, this is my first session related to data analyst. Okay, that's it. लेकिन अगर आप इसे एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं, सो हियर यू आर गेटिंग लाइक दिस. और कमेंट का मीनिंग क्या होता है कि आउटपुट नहीं आना चाहिए आपका. ठीक है. आउटपुट नहीं आना चाहिए, दैट मीन्स दैट शुड नॉट बी एग्जीक्यूटेड बाय योर कर्नल. सो यहाँ पे यू हैव टू गिव सेमी कॉलन. Okay, just give semicolon and that will convert it into your comments. Now this is a proper comments. So if you are using multi-line comments, then just use semicolon after your comment, after giving multi-line comments. Okay. Okay, so after that we have to give headings. Now how to give headings? For giving headings we have to use this hash, which is single line comments. ठीक है. headings कैसे provide कर सकते हैं? Here we suppose here I am writing session 1. So first step you have to write session 1, then you have to convert that into a comments. After giving comments, now you have to convert this into a markdown. After giving markdown, just execute this. Here we have execution. So session 1 you can write. Also we have some shortcut key for execution. Shortcut key for execution. Execution के लिए we have shortcut key. क्या use कर सकते हो? Shift plus enter. So here we have shift plus enter for giving shortcut key execution. So this will be your heading. So next part here we are going to start in the next session. That's it for today. Thank you.